are getting ready to plant up our first containers for fall. I'm so excited. Fall is one of my favorite seasons of the year. It's almost like a second spring to me, and I plant as though it is a second spring. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to plant up a beautiful container. Now, I do have another one of these containers, and it's going to mirror the same way that this container is, but for right now in this video, we're only going to plant up one. And then the next time you see these beautiful containers, we'll be putting them in the place that they're going to be going in the garden. Let's get started building this container. Now, because I have a very long season here in the fall in the St. Louis region, I do go ahead and I do add slow release fertilizer. The reason being, again, is because in the St. Louis region, we have a very long fall time. If you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for clicking on this video, and I'd like to invite you to subscribe. I have my slow release fertilizer in here already. I am going to add a little bit more. Now, let's start building this container. First plant here, we have a beautiful mum, you guys, and every year in my garden I feature a ton of mums, you guys. Now, I've done videos before where I show you guys how to have a long season with your mums. I'll go ahead and I'll link that in. We're going to come in with one of the favorites that I love to use in my fall containers, which are cabbages, kales, you guys. They are just such a beautiful addition, and I like to get them on the bigger side because then that way you have instant impact. Sometimes when you have your kales, you'll have where the leaves are starting to yellow, like this one here. No big deal. You just go in and you want to just take that off. And this one is going to go in the back here, but we'll put that in last. Again, with another mum here, you guys. All right, there we go. This is exactly how I want it to be. And with a yellow mum. Now, one of the things that I like to do in my containers, I love to marry together the two seasons. So I'm coming in with those bright colors as well. And this baby is going to go right here in our container, you guys. And another cabbage here. All right, you guys, so let me turn this beauty around. You guys, this container is so heavy, but it's full and it's beautiful, just the way I like it. Go in, and I'm going to make sure, so you want to slightly go in, and as I was building, I was making sure I had everything tucked in, but you want to just give it that once over. So I'm just going around the front and I'm just tucking everything in, making sure everything fits nice the way that I want it to be. Now this one here is a little bit too high, so I want to just go in slightly and nicely up underneath the bottom here, and just come in around the side here, and I'm just tucking these in slightly, and see, makes a difference. All right, so a couple of tips and tricks in order to help you keep your mums looking beautiful throughout the season. Now, when you pick your mums, you want to pick mums that are not fully bloomed out. If I was picking a mum that was completely bloomed out, I will only be using that mum maybe for like an event that I was planning, and I wanted that full flower power in order to give a beautiful display to my guests. But when you pick your mums, you want to pick your mums in stages like this, where you have some bloomed out and some not. That actually gives you a longer life out of your mums here. And right here you see, if I was, you know, picking this mum out just for my patio, then I would kind of just let it open a little bit so I can see the color of mum that I'm getting here. But then I also want to make sure that you see that these buds are in different stages here. So you see I have one that's kind of open. You see I have one that's open more, but where your rebloom is going to come from. your continuation of blooming your mums. And if you get down deep into this one, you can even see another bloom here. And this is why I like to make sure I use a slow release fertilizer. That way I make sure that my plants are continuously getting what they need in order to bloom out. And then when it's time, I'll just come in and I'll just pop the mum out off and just deadhead it on out, and then you'll have your show. Since we are planting these in the latter part of the summertime, you want to make sure that you never let your mums dry out. Make sure I go ahead and I'll link that other video where I show you how to keep your mums looking beautiful all season. Now, a lot of people use mums as one and done, but this is what you want to do. First, all you see is this beautiful bloom. But what you want to do is when you start to see your mums bloom out, you want to come in and you want to go ahead and just walk by on your morning walks while you're having coffee. Just come out and just snip it off. Another thing that you can do is you can plant them more in the shade versus full sun, and that'll help keep the temperature of the mum cooler. I'm going to plant up another container just like this, and you guys, I saved so much money because one, I used the container that I already had on hand in my garden. I didn't have to worry about soil because the soil is here from this season and didn't have to spend money on fresh soil. Also, I was able to pick the colors that I wanted for my colorscape that's going to be in the area where this container is going to be going, versus you going to the nurseries, which I am all for going to the nursery and buying these big beautiful mum displays. But what I like to focus on my channel is showing you how to do these things yourself. That way you can go and you can customize it. You save money because with the nursery they're going to surcharge you for the pot, for the soil, for the fertilizer, everything that goes into the pot, you're going to be charged that. You guys, I'm loving this container and I'm so excited about my fall show, my fall display over here on Garden Queen. And I want to invite you guys to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you here because baby, we are going to cut up this fall. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.